Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Is that loud in your ear holes?
Ish.
Hi, babe. How are you? Let me turn that down in the game a bit. Oh, not that far. Can't turn it off again now. Hi, Crafty.
Hello.
Hi, Aggie.
Hello.
How are we? Right, let's go back to... Not too bad. Not too bad. Is that too quiet now?
Needs a bit.
Let's turn it. Because I don't want to turn it down in OBS too much because the honks will go really quiet. Tired. That's your standard mode, ain't it, Beeve? Not too bad, chilling with Lego. Nice. Crafty's tired as well. There must be something exciting going on we don't know about. Everyone's knackered. We're alright though, aren't we?
Oh.
We're alright.
Oh.
Same as usual, really. Nothing raving at 5 a.m. Oh! I saw that come up in the chat and it still made me jump. What's this rubbish? I wanted you playing Chain Together with the vegan from 5 dates. You disappoint me. I am a dick, babe. This is not news. Thank you, Mike. Well, we did like Chain Together. Maybe another time. And then we didn't fancy any of the FMVs, do we? And then it's like all we want to play is that because we played the demo and it was really good. It's like, should we just buy it? It was only 25% off and it was about £14 something. It's like we wouldn't normally spend that much on a game. It's like it's all we really want to play. Nah, fuck it.
Never mind.
Just buy it. How is the volume? I'm probably quite loud in the microphone, so I'll sit back and shut up a bit. Right. We'll see how we go if there's any talking and stuff. That was because I went to go on Steam and Prudence obviously doesn't want us to play it. We've got 10 dates, we just haven't played it yet. I think volume's okay, cool. I think you'll need that as well. I have the trusty notepad. I'll perhaps skip forward a couple of pages so you've got some for that other game we're playing. We've done the demo for this and it was really good, and it took us three times to get all the questions right. Ooh. What does the other one say? Oh.
Detective mode then, eh?
I was thinking try detective mode, and if it's ridiculously hard, then we can always make it easier. Trusty pen and pepper. Seeing Investigators is a hardcore detective game. The more challenging case files will require some element of hypothesis testing. This game shines best when playing with a partner to bounce ideas and brainstorm theories. Brace yourself for a brain teaser. Oh, we're going to fail miserably. I've seen someone stream 10 dates already. I think you'll like it. It's got some hateful characters in it. Excellent.
Marvellous.
This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents either are products of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously. Any resemblance to actual events or locales or persons living or dead is entirely coincidental. Scene Investigators is an experience created for detective, true crime, and escape room fans. It's not meant in any way to replicate a real crime scene and the steps involved in solving it. This game is designed purely for the sake of fun and entertainment for its intended target audience.
I can't believe you got to say something like that.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? Lost me at
consider
phone.
learning.
Fuck off.
What are you going to put as your name then,
What is
Gabby?
our name?
You choose one.
No.
You got the keyboard.
So? Yes.
Is this the name?
In other words, don't use the steps in this game to go solve real world murders. Yeah, that's fair.
Reading your data file. Recording complete. Welcome to the crime scene reconstruction room. Prior to the exam, here are some important notes to go through.
How's the volume now?
First, observe each scene carefully. Analyze everything on site and pay close attention to seemingly insignificant details. Second, not all interactable objects are important.
I'll turn it back up again in a minute. I thought it was a bit quiet.
Are unimportant. You have to decide which ones can help with the investigation. Third, when there aren't enough evidence present in the crime scene, you will need to trust your intuition, fill in the missing gaps, and make smart, calculated assumptions. Fourth, when all else fails, don't give up. Take a break. Comb through the crime scene again and revisit the clues previously gathered with fresh eyes. Now that we've gone through them, let's do a preliminary trial, shall we? This has no bearings on your overall grade. It's to see if you've come to grasp with the fundamentals of the exam to come.
Probably not.
Are you ready?
No. Hang on. Oh, you've got it.
What? What are you doing?
I want to turn the volume up again, but it won't let me do it. So carry on.
Understood. Loading preliminary trial.
It is quite quiet compared to the music at the start, isn't it? The police have arrested a man they suspect to be about to rob a bank. They confiscated items found in the van the man was standing by. The police were able to get the man to give up the names of his accomplices. It's suspected that the man and his accomplices might also be involved in the purse snatching of Helen Turner. However, all the police have are the items from the getaway van, the criminal records of the three men that were going to rob the bank, and the incident report from Helen Turner. Using what is available, can you answer these questions asked in this case file? No. Who was the getaway driver? Right, hang on then. That's just someone outside. Getaway driver. And who was involved? Who was involved in Stephen Turner's purse? Right. Press. Yeah, go to the settings. Just put the master back up to 100. See how we go.
I don't know. We're in a dark room.
You're going to find yourself in a dark room. I'm calling it now. They're not
Hancock.
guilty. It was an inside job. Helen's husband did the crime. Do you reckon?
Helen is the murderer and stole her own purse or something. Money.
Oh, second that. Oh. Police investigation file. Helen Turner. Waterhole Avenue. And that sink. So, suspect is light skin.
Taller than 5'5". Hair colour dark.
Well, I'm going to write all that down. Helen Turner 67 at quickandfast.com. Well, we'll have to see what else there is. We can come back to that, can't we? He looks happy. Who does he? He looks just like someone, but I can't put my finger on it.
Morgan Freeman.
Oh, that's it. Can you click to read it? Because I can't actually. That's it. I can't actually read that. Frank Carter. Well, he fits the description that we've got. Light skin, 5'5" plus, and dark hair. I don't know how much I should be writing down yet. Jamie Lannister, isn't it? His hair is about as black as mine is. Well, description-wise, it could be any of them so far. If her work address is the same as home, then why has she got a different phone number?
What?
She's got a home phone number and a home address. Her work address is the same as home, but then she's got a work phone number.
Yeah, she got a mobile that was stolen out of a handbag.
Oh. Don't look like a mobile number, that's all. Dara Dara Bills, y'all. Press start again, whatever you did. Can you click on messages?
Yeah.
Mmm. Thank you, SJ. 63
Thank
months,
you very much.
blimey. Thank you.
Hello.
How you doing? Do you guys want me to read all this out? Can you read that, by the way? Stop doing that. Because I don't know how much of that our face is covering up. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. We'll go back to the first one and I'll read it out. Are you sure we can trust this guy? He seems all over the place. I know you hate unpredictability, but we've already seen what he can do. I'm sure it'll be fine. Lorenzo vouched for him personally. He's just a temp anyway. I hate Lorenzo as well, but someone that has his respect must be at least somewhat capable. Read what you? I can't read. You can't read. Well. Hey, do you have time? I overheard something real interesting. $600 cash. It'll be real quick and it's on the way. Boss told us don't use this number if it's not related to the job. You're too loyal to that guy. Isn't he younger than you? We go a long way back. Besides, there's rumours that he was already stealing big time at just 8 years old. In that sense, he's my senior. Whatever. You in or not, we can split it 50-50. Well, send me the details on my other phone. I'll decide then. Oh, it's just got a date on it.
Right, so the boss is older
Hang on a minute.
than.
This is that scene, investigators. It's basically a crime scene. We've got to figure out what happened. I don't mind if you don't, but I'm not looking at the screens. I hadn't realised there was something to read. Sounds like she had a burner phone. Yeah. Sorry, go on.
Well, it says the boss is younger than one of the other guys.
Isn't he younger than you? So whoever's phone that is. Do we
Yeah.
know whose phone that
No.
is? No.
Right, so somebody smokes, somebody's a drinker. How much is there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 620, 35, $640. So do you think that basket of stuff is all from one person?
They got it from the back of the van.
Oh yeah, sorry. My master plan.
Lorenzo sent the date.
So Lorenzo.
So Lorenzo's number would be
The last.
Ends in 4566. No, hang on.
Go
That's
to
the-
the previous
That's
one.
the phone it was sent to.
So that's obviously not Lorenzo. Well, send me the details on my other phone. So we're thinking both of those two are Lorenzo then? Or what?
I don't know.
Well, this is confusing already.
No, what I'm trying to say is that message is on that phone.
Yeah.
That's not sent from that phone, though, is it?
I would have said that phone number is the one that it's been sent from to that phone.
Right, okay.
Surely.
So 4566 then is Lorenzo's phone.
Right. My master plan, Clover Bank, monthly swap. Lorenzo will send all of us the exact tape. Part 1 of swap. 3:15 to 3:35, 20-minute window. Every second counts. Be in positions 3:15 sharp. Get in, get out. Minimum security this time. 3:15 to 3:35. Security returns from swap. Second part of swap. 3:35 to 3:55. Too much activity. Plan B. Activity returns to normal at like 4:10ish. May have to resort to robbery at gunpoint. Plan C. Wait another month. Don't have time. Okay. Split 55% man with the plan, 15 helper, 25 getaway driver, 5 for Lorenzo. I'm going to write that down because that feels like we're going to need to. Because we need to know who the driver is. So it might be the one with whoever gets 25%. Yeah. We have to work out who stole Helen Turner's purse and who the getaway driver is. That's all we really know at the minute. Because all the police got are some things they found in a getaway van, and obviously no one was in it.
Mm.
And what else did it say? I've forgotten.
Can't remember.
Well, a statement from Helen or something, weren't it?
Yeah.
Whose purse was stolen. Undying winning numbers by Bridget Everett. Undying lottery announces the winning numbers. Those who bought tickets, get them out, start counting the numbers. We might be able to see how much she's won.
Yeah.
Not really sure. Because
That's all we've got.
Did they say they'd previously robbed a bank or something?
Not sure.
Because you wouldn't have a getaway driver to nick someone's purse, would you? Because she was in a cafe with her friend talking about the lottery, and then she was outside and her purse got nicked.
Items taken, lottery ticket.
I'm hoping it'll all become a bit clearer as we go along. So I home for pretty much the whole morning. Yeah, went to a cafe to meet a friend. She told her friend she'd won some money on the lottery, was going to cash it in. Left the cafe. Got knocked over by a man and he ran away with her purse. But I've forgotten what they said about the items in the getaway. Because that can't be to do with her purse. Surely.
Yeah, I can't remember that either.
What are the things at the bottom?
What bottom?
Bottom of the screen. Press F. The police have arrested a man they suspect to be about to rob a bank. They confiscated items found in the van the man was standing by. The police were able to get the man to give up the names of his accomplices. It's suspected that the man and his accomplices might also be involved in the purse snatching of Helen Turner. However, all the police have are the items from the getaway van, the criminal records of the 3 men that were going to rob the bank, and the incident report from Helen Turner. Using what's available, can you answer the questions in the case file, which are who was the getaway driver, who didn't get to be a getaway driver by the sound of it, and who nicked Helen's purse. It is very thinky. That seems a bit like we didn't actually get to be a getaway driver. But who was going to be the getaway driver, maybe? See, that's got to be there for some point, surely. Oh, so he was stood outside a bank, and then the van was round the corner. I say that's got to be there for some reason, surely.
So that's the cafe they were sat at then.
Yeah.
That's where they were robbed. That's where she was robbed.
Oh, yeah.
She bought the ticket from that convenience shop.
Yeah.
What's the Supreme Burger shop got to do with anything?
I don't know.
Or that restaurant?
Don't know. Do you know much about the people in the back of the van? Did they smoke, etc.? Because there's a pack in the evidence. I don't. This is a lot harder than the demo.
It's not.
It feels it.
Yeah, we would be because we're on stream.
Well, yeah.
Can't just sit there going, "Oh, I don't bleeding know, do I?"
Well, yeah. That's pretty much what I've been doing for the last 10 minutes. What evidence have you got so far? Well, they obviously cashed the ticket in because there's
Did they?
640 quid in the thing.
So?
What's in the basket?
Money, money!
Also, this is on detective mode. That is true. So...
Well, I haven't seen anything about anybody smoking.
No. Alright, let's read them again. Are you sure we can trust this guy? He seems all over the place. I know you hate unpredictability, but we've already seen what he can do. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Good
Thanks,
afternoon.
Ploppy!
Hello.
But he's cackling away. Little twat. Thank you for the resub. 52 months. That's ridiculous. How are you? Are you okay? Right, you sure we can trust this guy? He seems all over the place. I know you hate unpredictability. I've already seen what he can do. I'm sure it'll be fine. Lorenzo vouched for him personally. He's just a temp anyway. I hate Lorenzo as well, but someone that has his respect must be at least somewhat capable. Imagine assisted mode would give you more guidance. Maybe we should do this on assisted mode to get... Because this is basically the tutorial, isn't it?
Quiet.
Chucky just shit himself with a ghost scream. Nice. Yeah, we're alright. We are alright. Oh, no apology to me. I shit myself. But no, it's fine. Hey, do you have time? I have overheard something real interesting. $600 cash. It'll be real quick and it's on the way. That's got to be talking about her purse, surely.
Yes, I imagine so.
Boss told us don't use this number if it's not related to the job.
Because she did say she was talking to her friend about
Yeah.
winning money on the lottery.
Yeah. You're too loyal to that guy. Isn't he younger than you? We go a long way back. Beside, there's rumours that he was already stealing big time, just 8 years old. What about, let's split it 50-50. Send me the details on my other phone. I'll decide then. So obviously the details about that have been sent to a different phone. So the bottom one, with Lorenzo saying the date, it's got to be that, hasn't it? So maybe if we have a look at the, what you call them, in the paperwork about the actual blokes, like their dates of birth and all that, see if we can see who's older than who. Because Lorenzo is younger than whoever that phone belongs to. I meant to spook you. Can't be scaring tiny dogs though. Charming. Her friend fucked her over. You reckon? Yeah, have a look at the case file with about the blokes. I can't remember which one it was in. Not that. Yeah, them. Press read. I can't. Frank Carter. Is there? Go on.
Petty theft stole from civilians.
Yeah.
Matches the description. He's also a bit taller than her.
Yeah.
But noticeably so.
Well, she
Debatable.
just said he's a bit taller than me. Is there one for Lorenzo?
Brown hair. Debatable whether that would class as dark hair. In my opinion. What are you saying?
Is there one for Lorenzo? Although I doubt he would have been there, would he? He's just the boss.
Based on his previous, I would suggest that he is the other guy.
What do you mean by the other guy?
That the other guy was going to split 50-50 on the way with.
Oh, okay. Imagine she was one of those dense people that has a really private phone conversation on full volume. When was the... Right. Original date reported 10th of May. No. No, that's October the 5th, isn't it?
I don't know.
Go back to the... Just back a page. And again. See, released in February 09 for good behaviour. So that's only like, what, 8 months before the theft. So he must be the new one, surely. Because he wouldn't have been working for the bloke for ages if he was in prison. So who have we got? Chad Harris. Who are the other ones?
Frank Carter.
Yeah.
Chad Harris. Anthony Young. Says I was going to cash it in today.
Yeah.
So she would still have the lottery ticket on her.
Yeah.
It said it was stolen. That's why I'm saying that it wasn't the lottery money stolen.
They could have cashed it in afterwards or something. I don't know. So we're thinking that this extra 600 quid is not the lottery money then? Something else? Is it the 600 quid for robbing her bag? I don't know. Right, so bank. See, this is their plan that never got to happen, weren't it?
Yeah.
Hang on. So 3:35 to 55. Much activity. Yeah, it's not super clear because it looks like a bag wasn't recovered just looking at that basket of stuff. There's hardly anything there. Yeah. I've already written that down. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm not sure if
What?
I'm not sure if that 640 quid is from her purse or not. And what are the cigarettes and the beer? Anything?
Yeah.
This has got to be 4 numbers, 600 quid, surely.
Yeah. But how would you know?
I don't know. It's got to be staring us right in the face, hasn't it?
Or is 600 quid what was in the van and there's one bloke by the van? Was that his cut? But then again, he said it was a 50-50 split.
Yeah. Because the driver got 25%. So that would be 3,600. No, it wouldn't. It would be 2,400, sorry. So that, I mean, have another look at the phone messages or something. Because which one was the one that was fresh out of jail?
I don't know, I thought you read it down.
Is there any more stuff to read through? I feel like a lot of missing info. I don't think so.
I don't know, but I feel like we're missing something here. So why would they give you the... I know, unless the red herrings, the beer and the fag packet. But...
He's known for having done forgery, so it's never proven. He was never convicted. Right, released in 2009. So he's... What's his name? Chad. He's 28. Released 2009. Can you have a guess at who the driver... Well, you can guess, but... Don't really want to cheese it. Go to the next one. So he's 38. We could do with knowing how old Lorenzo is, because then he's like, oh, isn't he younger than you? He's like, yeah, but he's been doing it since he was 8, so he's more senior. Could make sense if, like you say, that stuff is out the van, not the winnings. Yeah. This game is hard.
Why are they telling us the route and the time that she was stole? It was stole. How will that help us at all?
Right, I was at home for pretty much the whole morning. Cafe from 2 to 2:45. I don't think they would have looked in the bag if they were on the way to the bank job. Maybe not. And why would you tell your friend, oh, I've got a winning lottery ticket in my bag? You'd cash it out and get it in your bank, wouldn't you? Just got the 600 quid for doing it. Maybe. Because I don't know how much she won. Would you really celebrate winning 600 quid? I mean, you wouldn't say no to it, you'd be glad of it, but would you really announce that you'd won 600 quid and to celebrate? I just wouldn't have that conversation in a coffee shop. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, hi everybody, I've got a winning lottery ticket in my bag if anyone wants to steal it. Have you got a list of what was in her bag? I'd cash it and disappear.
Yes. Somewhere here.
Right. We've got bag, kit, 4 keys, phone, lottery ticket, undone lottery, cash, $40. That's where the extra $40 is. And the 600. So they've had the cash out of her bag. But we don't know what the numbers were. It's one of those things you don't do, like posting on social media. You've gone on holiday the day you leave. Yeah, exactly. It's just advertising your house is empty, isn't it? Date of theft 3:10. So she left the cafe at 2:45 and it didn't get reported until 25 minutes later.
Yes.
Date of theft, and she said the time was at 3:10, but it wasn't. Maybe I didn't see the ticket. Maybe. So they've had the $40 out of her bag, added to the 600 quid for doing another job. I don't think that 600 quid is the lottery ticket money. I don't think they would have had time to cash it. They also wouldn't celebrate 600 quid. It just seems a bit... Not sure though. Also not sure that a little convenience store would give you 600 quid in cash. Again, maybe overthinking that one. From working in little Tesco's where
well, no, but they probably didn't because there's an ATM.
Yeah.
So my point being, the incident happened there. They were in the cafe. The robbers must have been there as well. Followed her, done it, cashed it at the ATM, then went to the bank.
Yeah, but you cashed the lottery ticket at the cart convenience.
At the convenience, then to go to the ATM to cash out.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You'd have to get it transferred to your bank first before you can transfer it to cash.
I think it depends how much it is. Because
$600 ain't...
I don't know if it's different, but when we used to do lottery in little Tesco's, there was a certain amount you could pay out in cash, and if it was more than that, or you didn't have the cash to do it, they had to contact the lottery.
Yeah, but that's why the ATM is on here, surely.
Yeah, but we couldn't credit their bank account.
I don't care.
But again, that was years ago. What does the bag have to do with who was the driver? I think it's just they're all like a gang and one of them's done that. I think it's USA. The dates are the wrong way around and the phone numbers look weird. Can we assume the guy who said about robbing the bag wasn't driving? Yeah, maybe. I don't know what the rules are for paying out in the US. No, I don't know. Yeah, I imagine it would be tough to cash out 100 grand from little Tesco. Exactly. Yeah, most you paid out was 1,200. But you're never going to have 1,200 quid in cash in your till. So that one...
Are they talking about the getaway?
Not sure. Oh, you have a post office. See, those two sound like they've been working together for a while, don't they? And it's one of those two that did the robbing, because look at the times. That is the day of the theft.
So what's the point of sending that date then?
Maybe
Oh, that's Lorenzo's phone,
that's
isn't it?
Lorenzo, and that's telling you the date of the robbery, I suppose. The bank job. I think that one messaging him is Anthony Young, because he's 38 and talking to Frank Carter saying, isn't he younger than you, who's 35? Because maybe. Hang on, go back on that. Go to the middle message. We go a long way back. Beside those rooms, he was already stealing big time at just 8. In that sense, he's my senior. That sounds to me like that person. Oh, hang on. I've just completely contradicted myself. I think the one that is sending that message is the oldest one, who's 38, speaking to the phone owner, who's 35. Because it doesn't seem like it would be the other way around. But I don't know. Because then the other guy, who I think is the new guy, because he was only released from prison a few months ago, is 28. That doesn't seem like a conversation with a 28-year-old and a 38-year-old to me.
Maybe.
It seems like a conversation with two people that have been working there for a while. Oh, but then who's the first message then? Oh, I don't know. Because if I'm right in what I was just saying, that means that that person is the newbie. And it can't be, so I don't know. I really don't know. Anyone got any ideas? I have no idea. Sorry. Go back one. So, I don't know how helpful it is. So that one is the man with the plan who's getting 55% of the cut. But we don't know what the cut is, do we? What is the cut of?
But it'll be whatever they get at the bank.
Yeah. I have no idea. Go back and look at what crime they've done. Yeah, not bad shout. It's weird that they're giving you the lottery numbers, but we don't actually know what her ticket. Can you press read? I can't read that.
Date of birth. People get ticket numbers from somewhere. Bear with me. They do, don't they?
Yeah, yeah. So
Right, 19. 3/19/67. And the lottery tickets was it in here? The
that one.
3/19. 7.
You do not celebrate winning £8. No. So the lottery numbers 5, 3, 19, 44, 9, and then 7.
I thought I might have just got something from it, but
We'll go back to her thing and we'll see if them numbers pop up anywhere. Right. 449 Waterhole Avenue.
I'll water your hole.
44 and 9. So we've had the 3, the 19, the 44, the 9. It's just a 5 and a 7 left. Well, how much would she win for 4 numbers? $600.
$600.
They must have cashed it then.
They must have done.
But then that doesn't really help us, does it?
No.
Well, whoever was on the second message conversation were the 2 that knew about it, and then the other one was left out. So, like SJ said, have a look again at the other case files. Thank you for that. So, petty theft, stole from civilians, shoplifting, stole from stores, conned money. He sounds like he's got his head screwed on and he's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, and petty theft would count as bag snatching, wouldn't it?
Yeah, he's been doing it since, well, he was first caught when he was 18. He's one of the 3. He's either the driver or the 2 accomplices. So
He's a professional bank robber. He's a professional. I mean,
targeted banks.
yeah, identity theft, armed robbery, and targeted banks.
No, the age 8 one was the Lorenzo guy that's in charge of all of it. Like the boss, who's not one of these 3. He feels like the plan guy.
This guy.
No, the one you were on.
Really?
Hang on.
Who's been done for petty theft?
Where we targeted, but go back one.
Shoplifter.
Oh.
Come on, man. This bloke's a fucking smackhead more than anything.
Yeah. Go on the next one.
I
Then.
mean, look, he looks as gormless as me.
I just targeted banks. He doesn't. What's the next one?
Now, 38, 95. Didn't we have somebody that was stealing from the age of 8, like somebody said it?
Yeah, that was Lorenzo, the boss.
That was Lorenzo.
But someone said he's been doing it since he was 8, so in that respect, he's my senior. But we don't know how old Lorenzo is, so we don't know how long. Go back again. And again. See, he's quite new out of jail as well. 05 for 3 years. So he's not going to have been working there for ages either. I think the 38-year-old... Can you go on him? I don't know which one it was now. That one. I think the one... He's the one that they said... isn't he younger than you? He's like, well, yeah, but he's more senior because he's done more. I think that is him.
That is what? That is who? What?
Young Anthony, hang on. Go on the phone messages.
Hang on. If you're talking about somebody who's experienced in what they are doing and who is young, it's your man here. He probably can't hold an hammer the right way around. This guy's got a bit more about him, but he's a bit of a con man. So if you're going in order of, say, cleverness, he's the top boy.
What makes you say that?
Identity theft, armed robbery, and targeted banks. That is a calm and calculated, planning professional thief. This fucking prick is an opportunist.
Do you reckon he's the helper then?
I would guess he was the helper based on his rap because of the stuff that he's been copped for.
Or the driver, maybe.
But this guy seems more like the middleman. Like he's done a bit of both. Like.
So which one? So middle. The 28-year-old was the one with the brains, you think?
I reckon so.
Brains, and then just there. I googled because it's driving me mad. Right, we'll go back to the phone conversations then, and we'll see if we can.
I mean, look, you don't go into a max security prison for petty theft, yeah. I mean,
not really.
Right, have any of these done time together? Does that mean anything?
I don't know.
Right, what do you want to know?
Go back to the phone conversations. See if we can.
Right, I need a wear, so have a look at that. Oh yeah, it's going to fall off in a minute.
I know.
We done the demo, alright?
This is very different from the demo, isn't it?
We could picture that.
Yeah. This is just reading stuff and putting stuff together, isn't it? Hmm. 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 I don't know, Roop. It's too hard. I think the person whose phone it is somebody that is older, as in not the 28-year-old.
I think that conversation between the other two. The other two profiles we've got.
Which ones?
The 230.
Oh, right. Because I think the phone owner is the oldest one, and that's the 35-year-old saying you're too loyal to that guy. Isn't he younger than you?
Yeah.
Not younger than us. Younger than you.
Right.
So I think the phone owner is the 38-year-old. Because he said we go a long way back. There's rumours he was stealing at 8, so he's my senior in that sense.
You carry on doing what you want to do on RV.
I think the phone owner is the 38-year-old, who is the middle ground guy. I think this one is possibly the 28-year-old clever one. And I think that one, I don't know, he seems all over the place. I think they're talking about the 28-year-old clever one. I know you hate unpredictability, but we've already seen what he can do. I'm sure it'll be fine. Lorenzo wouldn't vouch for him, personally. Maybe. Because that one, if that's the 28-year-old clever one, that doesn't sound like the 35-year-old bollock would say it.
Why?
I don't know. It just seems...
Well, the reason why I say that isn't the 28-year-old is because why would he be trying to fuck up a bank job?
True.
For $600?
Yeah.
Or $300?
Oh, yeah, I said that was a 35-year-old, didn't I? Isn't he younger than you? Well, no, I didn't. He's just... I think the phone owner is the 38-year-old. Because whether he's 28 or 35, saying, isn't he younger than you? He's obviously not younger than him. So I think that person is older than that person.
Yeah.
But it's not really much to go on, though.
Yeah, well, alright, well, write that down then. Who you think who's what.
So,
but we still don't know who's the bleeding driver, do we?
No. Well, it's one of these two.
Why?
Because they're the ones that know about the 600 quid.
So what do we need to? What's the questions we need to answer? Who's the bag snatcher and who's the driver?
Yeah.
I
think it's these two. Because they're the only two.
Well, I would say the older one, who was the one who had a lot of petty theft, was the bag snatcher.
Right.
Based on his rap alone.
Right.
Then the other one is the getaway driver then. If that's what if you've narrowed it down to two.
So do you think this is the 25-year-old got his head screwed on one?
Yeah, but also...
28-year-old, sorry.
Yes. Because of somebody who's got something about him would question other people if they weren't sure, surely, because they know they can be trusted. But if they see some erratic guy or whatever, or somebody who isn't as professional or whatever.
So we think the phone owner.
But again, I'm picking stuff out of the air at the minute.
So we think the phone owner is the older one, and the 35-year-old are the driver and the purse snatcher, but we don't know which one's which.
Yes. But I would guess based on the criminal record, the older, I think it was the older one. The first one was the bag snatcher, based on that.
Well, I overheard something real interesting.
Yeah, and it would be interesting to somebody who's a petty thief.
So they're the bag snatcher?
Yes.
And the phone owner is the driver?
Yes.
So the 38-year-old is the driver, and the 35-year-old is the snatcher?
I don't know. I need to look at their records again. I can't remember which way around it was. Press R.
Ah! Right, so we think he is the snatcher. Petty theft.
Yes.
Yeah. And he is the driver.
Yes.
How do you...
Press F.
Good luck, guys. I've got around what's his name. Hang on.
Hang on.
We're going to do it. Who is the driver? Anthony Young. And who is involved in stealing the purse?
Yeah, we'll guess.
Who was involved? It was the two of them?
Yeah. What?
Who was involved in stealing the purse? Not who stole it. What's that?
I don't know. Press it.
Because there was two of them involved. And it was them two. So is the bag snatcher...
Well, who was found with the van then?
Oh, man. I'm putting in the two names that we thought.
Oh, whatever.
I'm starting to not give a shit.
We've done it wrong.
But this is not going to be right, because it looks like you need three different names, doesn't it?
Not necessarily.
It's going to be wrong. I think we need to do that again on the assisted mode to see where we went wrong, so we learn how to play this game and how it works. So should I...
I don't know how it works, so...
Tutorial.
So the exam isn't
the
tutorial.
So call it a day and start it again.
Yeah.
Bleeding hell.
Recording your progress.
How can you fuck up the tutorial?
Complete. See you
I think it's just getting your head into what you've got to do. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You might start from that same screen, man.
Oh.
You will be presented with a selection window during the exam. To pass the exam, you are required to solve all
That
Which
one.
case file would you like to tackle?
Difficulty 1.5 stars.
Loading preliminary trial.
It's
To be fair, when I
difficult
read
because
it-
you haven't got much to go on.
Complete.
Yeah.
Good luck.
To be fair, when I read it, you need to really think. It said you can change change the difficulty.
You probably can
What?
read the bloody controls. So it might be just a key that you need to do.
I read it. You need to rethink, but all the information is there. Oh, bye, SJ. Thanks
See you
for
later.
coming.
See-
And thank you for
thank
the
you.
resub.
Might be on that menu.
Right. Hopefully this
Right,
will
let's do
get
that again.
our heads around it a bit better.
Welcome back.
Can you do it and then I'll
No.
Yeah, because I'm making notes.
Selection window during the exam. To pass the exam, you are required to solve all case files. A grade will be given for each attempted case file. You are free to retry them as many times as you want to improve your grades. It's important to note that the latest grade will always override the previous one, even if it's lower. Let's proceed. Which case file would you like to tackle? Loading preliminary trial. Loading complete. Good luck.
Well, we got one of them right.
Yeah.
Right. The police have arrested a man they suspect to be about to rob a bank. They confiscated items found in the van the man was standing by. The police were able to get the man to give up the names of his accomplices. It's suspected that the man and his accomplices might also be involved in the personation of Helen Turner. However, all the police have are the items found from the getaway van, the criminal records of the 3 men that were going to rob the bank, and the incident report from Helen. So the fact that there was only one man there that was stood near the van, you know what I mean? Is that the bag snatcher? Clue found.
Oh, we know all this.
Yeah, that's all the same.
That's just showing you how much money it was.
That's just something else in the van, isn't it?
Yeah, same as that.
That's all the same.
So have we got all the clues?
Yeah.
Yes. So that's all that does.
Oh, well, that's very helpful. I just tried the demo for this bloody hell. This stuff. I got 3 out of 5. We did that on the first time. The demo is so much better than this.
This isn't the same thing, though, is it?
No. Well, we got one question right. So either Frank Carter and Anthony Young, the 35 and the 38, were involved in the bag snatching, or the 38-year-old was the driver. I'm guessing it says who was involved, so obviously there's two people involved, and the other one was the driver. So the 28-year-old was the driver, but I don't know why.
Well, I'm just guessing at this point, so...
Change the driver to Chad Harris. But that is literally just putting a different name in the box, and I don't know why. Yeah, I'm hoping this is just a tutorial, sort of your entry to the Detective Academy, maybe. And the rest of it's like the demo.
Yeah, it will be, yeah. This is literally just teaching you what the game is going to throw at you.
So we've still got one answered correctly. Try Frank Carter then.
So that's correct then? Those two answers
Those
are
two
correct?
are correct. And Frank, we just got it the wrong way around.
Which case file would you like?
This one, shut up.
Preliminary
I
trial.
don't like the fact that we're just cycling through the names.
Good luck.
Well, look it up then and see why. So I'd rather know why than just guess. Because you haven't learned anything. Know what I mean? Hello.
What is this called? I'm doing it, and
I don't know.
Scene investigators.
Yes.
Oh, this is just telling you the answers. Hang on then. Right. I'm just going to read all this out. Right. Read the police reports to learn the names of the individuals believed to be involved in the bank robbery. Frank Carter, Chad Harris and Anthony Young. Unfortunately, all three matched Turner's description of average height, light skin and dark hair. All of them robbed the bank, but did all of them snatch the purse? No, they did not. Next, read the text messages found on the phone in the evidence basket. The synopsis of the case confirms that the person who owns the phone is the getaway driver. Is that because the phone was in the van? We did have that. Phone owner, driver.
Isn't that fucking simple? Have we been totally fucking trying to bleeding dissect this or what?
Right. Right. The synopsis of the case confirms the person who owns the phone is the getaway driver, and the text messages definitively indicate that the getaway driver was part of the purse snatching plan, as he is shown agreeing to go along with the plan. Which we did get, but I think we've just chose the wrong person.
Right.
The getaway driver texts with three people, one of whom, Lorenzo, can be ignored. He helped organise the bank robbery, but wasn't physically present on the day, and thus had no connection to the purse snatching. The evidence files confirm that nobody else was involved, as the money from the bank robbery was split 4 ways. Oh yeah, 55%, 15%, 25% and 5%. Thus, you need to read the other text messages to figure out which of the 3 men was involved in the purse snatching and which one wasn't. Right. Getaway driver and person 1 have known each other for a long time. Getaway driver considers person 1 to be his boss, even though person 1 is younger than him. Hang on, I thought he was talking about Lorenzo.
No. You can't, because Lorenzo's got a 5% pay cut. 55% goes to the plan maker.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that's the boss.
Go on to the next message. When he says boss told us don't use this number, I assumed that boss was Lorenzo because he's the one that said the date. But he's actually talking about the person in the first text message. Person 2 was brought on for this job and has not worked with the other 2 before. Person 2 convinces getaway driver to participate in the purse snatching without telling boss. Boss's master plan notes in the evidence files confirm this, as he writes down details of the bank robbery but nothing about the purse snatching. So who is who? Finally, it's time to answer the question, who is who? Look once again at the suspects' profiles. Chad Harris is the youngest of the 3, having been born over 5 years after the other 2. Thus, he must be the boss, who is described as being so much younger. He's completely unaware of the purse snatching plan.
Mm-hmm.
The getaway driver says that he goes a long way back with boss. Again, looking at the profiles, that person must be Frank Carter, who spent several years in the same prison.
That's what I was saying earlier.
As the 3rd, Anthony Young, and never shared a prison with either Harris or Carter. Please, now this is hurting my head. Right, the getaway driver says that he goes a long way back with boss. Again, looking at the profiles, that person must be Frank Carter. The 2 spent several years in the same prison, Willow Bay Correctional Facility, while the 3rd, Anthony Young, never shared a prison with either Harris or Carter, fitting the new guy description. This makes Young person 2, who was brought in for this job for the first time. So who was their getaway driver? Frank Carter. We've just got them the wrong way around. Who's involved in stealing Helen Turner's purse? Frank Carter and Anthony Young. We had the right names, but we just put them the wrong way around. So I think we were almost there.
So, what we're saying?
The driver is Frank Carter. So Chad Harris, the 28-year-old, was
What?
Well, that's right, anyway.
So who's the other blokes then?
Frank Carter and Anthony Young.
So it's Frank Carter, Anthony Young.
Yeah. Because the 28-year-old was none the wiser. Well, that went well. That assisted mode doesn't really help you at all, does it?
No, it's just a checklist of what.
But also, it told you which answer you got wrong. Whereas before, it was just, well, you got one right and you didn't know. Well, it didn't really go... Well, no, it wasn't that bad. I think we were overthinking it. And we got the right people. We'd just gotten the wrong way around.
Because there's only 3 people we could have chose from.
Oh, yeah. But we worked out that it was Frank and Anthony, that they knew each other. But it feels like we were way overthinking it. Yeah, the getaway driver. Which one was the getaway driver? That was Frank Carter, the 35-year-old. He considers the 28-year-old his boss, even though he's a lot younger than him. Yeah. Shouldn't have struggled that much on the tutorial. A tutorial should teach you how to play it. I think we should leave that assisted thing on, because it doesn't actually... It's not really like telling you answers or anything or hints, is it? It's just making sure you've got all the things. But if you look at all the things, then you've got all the things. But then the fact that it tells you which one you got wrong is helpful. Feel a bit deflated after that, to be honest.
My head fell off.
Time is it? Did you want to try the next one?
I can't start a new one now. Because I expected that to last 10 minutes. You know, and then you get into one with some meat. You know, for the time. But you can't. Unless you want to start one and see, I don't know.
Start it if you want.
Which case file would you like to tackle?
Oh, look, that one's easy. Look, there's only 1 star. Look.
Can you do any of them then?
Yeah.
We'll do the...
You got to do them in order. Are you mental?
I was just thinking, do the easy one, and then we can look even more shit.
Exactly, yeah. That's what, there's different things. Different ones in them.
I'm not sure.
Loading scenario. Loading complete. Good luck.
Right, late in the evening, a family home was broken into. The neighbour residing next door reported hearing multiple gunshots and dialed 911 to inform the authorities. What was left was a gruesome scene. By carefully examining the details of the scene, can you piece together what happened?
Somebody was shot.
And somebody heard it.
Cracked the case. $25 to $12. This come back till the morning. Bollocks. They're already dead.
What happened then?
Me flicking the mouse.
Like, which apartment is this? 401.
401.
Looks like we're going in that apartment then.
Whoa, I didn't do that then.
Just having a moment. That last one hurt my feelings.
Keeps getting killed, it really does.
That's a big apartment.
You're blurred.
Feed the milk. Oh, for a baby. Other than drinking a bit more than usual, nothing noteworthy for today. She pooped once and went to sleep after I sang her a lullaby. She's super cute when she sleeps while clinging to her blankie. And then what she's fed. Sarah's not as fussy today. She drank the same amount as usual, however she hasn't pooped yet. Woke up. La 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 la. Okay.
And that's it then.
Schedule of a baby.
Well, there's some foods that are ticked off for some reason. Keep that in mind.
Well, hang on then. Shall I make?
No. I think we should. I think we should just read stuff
go on then.
before you start going. Right. Well, his name starts with a T, so that must mean.
Yeah, it was me that fucked up.
I'm just saying.
Have a receipt for a very expensive diamond wedding ring.
During loans.
Oh, okay.
So was that traded in? That's a sale. Assuming then.
That's a bit of a strange wording, isn't it?
There is a baby thing.
Baby monitor.
Has a clue.
Snickers bar. Even though they tried to hide it.
Must be the mother-in-law.
I like the reflection in the TV screen. That looked really good.
Apart from you're not in it.
Well, yeah, but it looked good. The first thing you do is rifle through the bin.
Obviously.
I think you'd look at that paper under it. Camp Sunshine. Informed consent and liability release. Camper name, Greta.
We've got a parent, Brenda Sherman.
So it's not insurance. Informed consent and liability release. Mother's sister / aunt. Laurie Sherman is the aunt. This form acknowledges that the camper is in perfect health and has no known health issues. This waiver also exempts Camp Sunshine from any liability from injuries and accidents caused in the property of Wood Creek. I've read and understood the camp rules applies to this release. I will ensure my child is aware of and will comply with these rules. I've answered the question on this form accurately and completely. Oh, it's just like a
waiver.
Yeah. So we've got the name of a mum and an aunt is signing that rather than a mum. That's a bit strange, isn't it?
Who gives a shit? Can't rifle through the fridge either. What these animals eat.
Obviously, don't eat fruit. Oh dear. Okay.
Hang on, what floor are we on? 4th floor?
Yeah.
Fire escape. Okay. I thought, who did
There's
this?
a load of blood there.
Spider-Man.
It looks like whoever
Got
was
turn lights on
killed,
in here.
whoever was killed in there, and then whoever was walking moved them from there out there because the
No.
or something.
They have
yeah?
knocked off the fucking plant pot up there.
Oh, is that dirt?
That's dirt.
Oh, I thought it was blood.
So this is where they come in then. I've apparently found another clue.
Camp Sunshine. Held at the Wood Creek campsite, summer camp for elementary and middle school students all across New York State. Come and have fun with kids from all over the state.
No.
I never would have gone on that when I was a kid. Stole your crown. I did really well in all my tests. I studied really hard. I still have 2 more tests to go, but I wanted to show Mummy and Daddy. Maybe they will become happy if they see how smart I am. But Mummy was angry and said Daddy wasn't coming home anymore. Did Daddy get a timeout? I miss Daddy. Sometimes I smell his favourite bottle just to remind myself of what he used to smell like. Mummy got so upset when she saw the bottle and made me throw them away. I secretly kept one. A bottle of what? Mummy's so busy. I don't really like having babysitters. If only Daddy and Mummy could make up, but it's too late. Mummy and Daddy are liars. They told me I always need to make up with my friends when we fight. They told me to forgive Sarah whenever she takes and breaks my stuff, but they don't make up. Even though they aren't together anymore, I still hear them fighting over the phone sometimes. Mummy says she's going to keep Daddy away from us. Daddy says that he's going to rescue us from Mummy. Why can't they just stay together? Aww.
Sounds pathetic.
I feel like I should be making notes on some of this.
No, I think we can read things. Right, the baby monitor is there and the other one is in the living room.
Was there anything else on that shelf?
I don't know yet.
What's that? Oh, no, it's alright.
What?
It's alright, it's alright. Rude. Oh dear.
Splat.
Oh dear. Sounds like a family therapy session is in need, I reckon.
Beyond that. Splat. Bullet.
Thought that was a fingernail.
Uh,
Oh no, yeah. Can you click on the chalk outline on the floor? Another bullet on the floor.
Yeah, straight through the onion. So, well, that's just to me then. Someone's been knocked off there. Somebody's come through that window. Maybe. Somebody was standing here and shot a gun.
Yeah.
Winged that person in the belly or something.
And then got him in the
And
head.
then finished them off. But that doesn't explain
Yeah.
the 2 entrance points, if there is a second entrance. So we can assume that this child was at camp.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I can't remember the dates. It's just one you can actually put a bit of a story
Yeah, this
together
one
in
is
this
a bit
one.
more. It's more visual. You can see
Because
what
you can see
happened.
things, that's why it's visual, and it.
I'm gonna draw a dick on your face. Press R. Temporary restraining order. And Brenda against Clyde. Additional protected persons, Greta, age 7. Filed in 2004. That must be old then, because 7-year-old wouldn't be going to camp, would they? Maybe?
Done.
Not sure.
What's that?
Don't know.
Is that a pencil sharpener? One of them electric
Maybe.
pencil sharpeners?
There's a wallet there. I don't know if you could.
Where?
Oh,
Where?
no, it's not. So it's a compact. It looked like a wallet. I already like this one better. Might be. I think there were some younger kids camping in America. I don't know who would willingly go camping to the woods with that many kids, though. I'm a dude. Camping in the woods.
No. None, sir. Shell casing. So I would say that was a right-handed shooter.
Why?
Because the case flied that way.
Ah.
Because if it was a left-handed... Well, actually, no, not necessarily. May not matter, anyway.
Oh, will someone phone 911?
I'll log you!
Ooh, lots of phone numbers.
We had phone numbers on the... waiver.
Ah, yeah. Hi Brenda, unfortunately your schedule changed slightly with the care centre being understaffed at the moment. We'll have to ask you come on Wednesday and Thursday. The hours will still remain your standard hours 1 till 7. We received your request to change your address and name. We processed the change to your address 608 Highcrest Street, apartment 401 Queensland. The updated address will show on your next bank statement. However, in order to properly have your name changed, we will have to ask you to stop by the local branch with a legal government-issued ID. Apologies for any inconveniences and thank you for choosing New York Mutual Bank. So she's properly gone restraining order, moved, changed her name and everything then. Hi Mrs. Peterson, unfortunately I won't be able to help you this month as I'll be out of town for most of July. However, I do have a friend who I think would be perfect for the job. She has a good track record and I can personally vouch for her.
There's a reason why we've got her number.
Yeah. Hey, you did all you could. There was nothing more you could have done. Personally, I'm glad it's over. I don't care if he stays in jail or not. He can rot in there for all I care. I feel like you need time to heal and move on. If you need to talk or need help with the kids, you know how to reach me.
So we can rule out the dad then.
Because he's in jail.
We see what we actually have to find out.
Yeah. Right. Who broke into the apartment? Who was present during the break-in? And it looks like it's going to be more than one. Because it's got the plus and minus thing. Who was killed? And who is the killer? Right.
There we go. Loads of numbers.
There was another page to that.
Oh, was I sorry?
Primal formula bomber. Make appointments with doctor for Sarah's vaccination. So Sarah's the baby. By Greta Morpaint. Sign Greta's forms. Buy new Tupperware. So Sarah is the baby. How did you get that? Ooh.
Glock.
How did you get that screen up that tells you whether you've got all the clues?
Press F.
Have you done it yet, or are you waiting?
Waiting for what?
Just until we've had a look round. See if we missed anything.
Waiting for what am I waiting for? What do you mean? I don't.
I don't know. I didn't know if you were having a look around to do it ourselves before we check and see if we've found all the clues. Have we found all the clues?
I don't know. Don't know this. Yeah, this room doesn't make sense. Wait a minute.
In what way?
Right. Gone there.
Mm.
2 shots. Bullet there. A winger. A bullet in the floor there. In the onion. 1 bullet casing that we can find so far. Here somewhere. Where it was. On the desk.
Yeah.
A torch.
Press L for light, I think it said. It doesn't really make sense, does it, that they broke in the other room, but it looks like they shot from where the standing lamp is.
Where did them papers come from? Like, they were all in that box by the look of it, but where was the box? Because it wouldn't have been on there.
No. Go on their phone.
Did you want to know?
And know who she's wrong. So. Two one two 555 0129 and then 11:21 a.m. 646 706 7634. $9.25 21491. Right, let's have a look in the wherever the phone numbers were. Uh, 888. That was Lillian Choi. Two 2679. Harold Jenkins. Well, we've only got two. Can you see? Right, they're all 212 numbers. One that begins with 555.
Mm-hmm.
No. Or a 491. No. Or a 646 number. No. What's on the next page? No. Feels like we need to go back to the start again and go through everything again now that we kind of know what we're looking for a bit more.
Oh, there's the other shell casing.
Which is where?
Two different guns.
Oh.
Well, 9mm Wilder. Or Wilder. Whatever. And 9mm Luger.
Does that mean that was two different guns?
Maybe.
What sort of gun was it?
Well, this one on the floor was a Glock. And I think they're 9mm. Unless they're just manufacturers.
Yeah.
It's the same bullet. I don't know for sure. I don't know anything really, you know what I mean?
No. Yeah, it might be worth just going back to the beginning and noting anything down that we think might help. Are you going to look to see if we've found all the clues yet, or are you going to...
No, I'll do another sweep. Okay. So what we're saying is this door was open.
Yeah. Do the bullets show anything different?
Ah. The actual bullets themselves. Can't really see that. Well, it's got a flat end on it, really. I don't claim to be a ballistics expert. That looks the same to me.
Yeah.
Wee. Look in there.
Read the synopsis again, please.
No. How do you do that?
Is it if you press F? Is it one of those at the bottom?
Maybe that has significance with the footprints.
Hmm.
But
Situation. Late in the evening, a family home was broken into. The neighbour residing next door reported hearing multiple gunshots and dialed 911 to inform the authorities. What was left was a gruesome scene. By carefully examining the details of the scene, can you piece together what happened? Not really anything helpful there, is there?
right, if we test that bubbly, printy thing. Will that help at all? They look boots.
Yeah, they don't look the same, do they? They look wider as well.
Yeah.
They were quite narrow, them shoes, weren't they?
Fucking multipath. Nothing with the name on. What bollocks?
Ooh. Willow Groceries. AM Ale. 6-pack smokes.
11:18 a.m. That has any bearing?
I don't know. What? That's weird. Looks like someone was trying to find him. Can you have a look at that first card again? With your light off. Because there was numbers on it. I didn't know if that was anything. I think that's it, isn't it?
That's the bottle then.
Yeah. So they broke in while drinking a beer?
No. That was the bottle that the daughter kept. From the dad.
Oh, right, yeah. So that's probably the dad's wallet then. Or maybe she bought it. She's good at maths. You shall not pass. So do we know what the date was? Was that in the synopsis at the start?
But didn't it say it happened earlier or something?
Oh, just late in the evening.
Well, that kid might have been at camp.
Mm.
Whoever. Oh, yeah. Somebody jimmied the window.
Mm.
Can we get out of there? Come in, window. Oh, I've got more shit there. Looked at the baby, because they stopped there,
Mm.
and turned.
It's definitely making you feel like it's the dad that broke in.
I don't think it is.
It seems too obvious, doesn't it? There's bullets in there.
Hell yeah, 9mm Luger.
Well, it's somebody that knew that there was a safe there
And a
with
gun.
bullets in.
That's not the same gun. It's not though, is it?
No, don't look like it. Hmm. They haven't actually answered question 3B. If multiple, this child first, second, third. Oh, no, sorry. So, go up again. So we've got Greta. So Greta is the daughter. It's all Peterson, isn't it?
Clyde Kent. Clyde Pete. Where's the...
Clyde Kent Peterson.
Yeah.
'67. And then just Brenda. Well, Sherman.
He's done now.
Yeah, I think so.
Money, 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 money.
Hello, Dara. That's quite a bit of money. They're all 20s.
Doesn't matter, mate. I would.
No, that's the babies one. Sarah. Peterson. 07, 22, 03. Yeah, it's the same parents and everything. Yeah. Ooh. See, how much better is this one than that first one? It's loads better, isn't it?
Right, there's a reason why we were given those two things. So I'm thinking, do we know how long this bloke's been in prison?
No.
The reason why I say that is because that's a brand new baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It might not be his. Even though he's on the birth certificate.
Yeah, I don't mean shit. Does
Well,
it?
no, but...
It does, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Where's a crown?
Definitely looked at everything in the safe.
No. That. Instruction book for a gun that ain't in there. Money.
Yeah.
Hush money.
So the person that broke in knew about that safe. Oh, no, not necessarily. Because it could have been the mum that opened it. Or whoever was there knew about it and opened it. Yeah, I think we need to go back to the start and look at everything again now. It might mean something. Sarah's birthday.
Who's Sarah the bear? So 2004.
So she's almost a year old then.
Baby.
And what was that for?
That is the wedding ring.
Has she sold it?
Sold it, pawned it.
Pawned it.
She pawned it 7th of the 8th, or whatever, 2004.
So the 8th of July, because it's the wrong way around. Sold, pawned it a couple of weeks ago. A week or so ago. Look at the calendar again. Because that's telling me that it's the 16th of July today. And what is the
What's
green?
the yellow line or whatever it is? Yeah.
Press read on it. Does it say anything? No.
Was that camp?
Maybe.
But you just write it on there, wouldn't you?
So the baby goes to sleep, hang on, the 15th. She went to sleep at 7. And then on the 16th she went to sleep at 7:20. If that means anything. Give second bottle at 7:30. So she...
Baby's already asleep.
Yeah?
Carry the baby monitor at all times. Well, there's one baby monitor in there, and there's one in the bedroom,
Yeah.
obviously.
So the babysitter was on the sofa.
Yeah. Didn't get very far with that.
Who does that? Oh. Hmm. Not much in there. Or them trainers. Anything written? But what's that?
9.5. Women 9.5, if that's what that means.
Hi, Hoof.
Hello.
It might be wide.
It's a great big honker you've got there.
How are you doing?
Oh,
That's like Cat. The one that Lou always wants to steal. Could you click on something on the table then?
yeah, that.
What was it?
The receipt.
What and when did she pawn it? I haven't written that down.
7th of the 8th, or 8th of the 7th.
That is massive. I like this one so much more than that tutorial. Tally-ho, pick, pip and dandy. Excellent.
Yes, a socket above the sink. Yes, marvellous.
And switches.
Yes. I need to plug that toaster in. It's a lovely banana.
Oh yeah, what was
Oh, no.
that? Oh, you
Now.
bugger. Thank you.
Thank you.
You bastard.
Liabilitar.
That's changed to Sherman. That's her maiden name. All right, Prudence, calm down. New pants, please.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Right.
So what were you saying?
That's all in her maiden name.
Yes.
But then if they've got divorced and they've moved, then are they divorced? I don't know. Right. I'm just looking at the phone numbers as well. Bogrel. Right. Laurie Sherman, that phone number she phoned, who is the mother's sister. So Greta. So Greta is 8. Parent phone. Emergency contact is the mum's sister and the phone number. Yeah.
I think the
Yeah.
killer was
Yeah.
already in the apartment.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think.
Oh, and the one that's dead is the one that broke in.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Because, like I say, Boston got a gun out of the safe. Maybe.
Yeah.
We definitely went over here to go and smell the baby. Come in here. And she went, fucking hell!
Yeah.
And I already had a gun. Boom!
Is that why there's two
Winged
different
in.
bullets or something?
Well, no, because there's 2 gunshot wounds. There's 2
Oh, yeah.
gunshots. So that's probably just something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it just seems too... Why would it have 2 different
Yeah.
writings on it?
It's there for a reason.
One gets... whoever it is who comes in gets winged. And then whoever was in here who got shocked and like pushed the chair away, go, fucking hell! And we stood here, bang, winged.
Yeah.
Right, you prick, you're fucking dead. Bang!
Yeah.
But if there was a second gun,
Yeah.
that wasn't the one that was fired to me, because that isn't the same gun that would have been in that safe.
It doesn't look like the safe gun. The manual, does
Yeah,
it?
again, are we overthinking that?
Maybe.
But
So are we thinking that the one that broke in is the dad? Because he knew about the safe, he had a look at the baby. His wallet is on the floor. Possibly. It's got a,
yeah,
it's got a receipt for beer and...
yeah, 6-pack, smokes, and that's it. At what time and date? 16th.
16th at 11:18. Wallet, receipt, beer, smokes. That day, earlier on that day.
Yeah.
And he's
Plus-
looking for him.
Plus somebody's looking for him who can't remember the address.
Yeah. That's in his wallet, the wallet
Yes.
as well.
The
I
wallet.
reckon he maybe drank the beers on the way over. Maybe.
Yes.
I was just going to say we found smokes, but that was in the last one, wasn't it? And from New York rather than Queens?
Queens is in New York.
Is it a different... I suppose New York is the big place. New York City is the... See, that says to me that it's somebody that lives there. And then how would anybody else know about a safe? Unless the babysitter heard something, waited for him to go in the other room and snuck in there and got the gun or something.
How would she know the
I don't know.
combination for a safe in someone else's house?
True. Or maybe, I was going to say maybe the sister, but then why would the sister be there with the babysitter?
Maybe the babysitter was the sister.
Maybe the mum come home and saw him there and went to the safe. The mum was going to come home at 8. Perfect description there, Jude. New York is the big place. I approve. Because the mum said she was going to be home at 8.
But what's the significance of a chocolate bar being nibbled on?
That says to me they
Hang
were
on.
they were having
There's
a
2
snack.
people in here who's supposed to have been in here. One's been 8 in that, and one's been 8 in there.
I reckon the mum come home. Yeah, I could see the mum telling her, but I don't know how many babysitters that would kill for someone else. Yeah.
So let's just see what questions do we need to answer.
Who broke in? Who was there during the break-in? Which it looks like more than one.
Hmm.
Who was killed and who's the killer? Depends how much of a nut job they are. Have a look at the email. Because wasn't there something written like, from a babysitter, I can't make it? Or was it on the emails? I'm not sure. With the care centre being understaffed, would ask you to come in on Wednesday and Thursday, 1 till 7, and she said you'll be home about 8. But we don't know which day of the week the 16th is. So, hang on, let me write that down. Mum, work. I accidentally wrote the word wank instead of work then, look.
It's close enough.
Wednesday and Thursday, 1 to 7.
Oh, I'm enjoying this one.
This is so much better than that friggin' tutorial, isn't it? We received your request to change your address and name. We processed the change to your address. 608. The updated address will show on the next bank statement. Yeah. Probably having a name change. It seems to me they might be having a jolly on the gentleman's sausage as well for me. Jolly on the gentleman's sausage.
Let's not rule anything out at
fantastic.
this juncture.
So it sounds like they've either got divorced and she's gone back to her maiden name, or she's run away and not told him where they're going and just changed her name back to it. I don't know which.
I would imagine that.
Right, what's the next one? Hi, Mr. Pizza. Unfortunately, I won't be able to help you this month. I'll be out of town for most of July. I do have a friend.
Right, and we've got that number.
212-888-2853. That's
Lillian.
Lillian Choi. Who is... So I'm guessing that is the recommended
Yes.
babysitter. Recommended babysitter. She's not... I can't even write anymore. Loris. You did all you could. There was nothing more you could have done. Personally, I'm glad it's all over. I don't care if he stays in jail or not. He can rot in there for all I care. Feel like you need time to heal and move on. If you need to talk help with the kids, you know how to reach me.
So, Loris, 1973. So, we've got somebody with that sort of birthday. We can find out who that is. Some bastard, no doubt.
A friend. So, the dad is in jail.
See what
Or
I mean?
was.
9mm Luger. One bullet shot there, bang. And where was the other one? It was over here, wasn't it? And that one's different, but I don't know if that's got any significance at all.
Oh, I don't know. Go and have a look at the calendar, please.
We're in that bleeding carpet. Smoke.
Because the 16th is a Friday when Mum isn't working.
That.
Okay.
So,
No, I'm just saying, Mum works Wednesday and Thursday, 1 till 7. And that calendar says to me that today is Friday the 16th. Because it hasn't been crossed out. So she isn't working, she's somewhere else. Which doesn't matter, but... Have another look at the camp letter on the side in the kit. Yeah, that one. Does it actually say when the camp is? No. Surely was there something that told you when camp is? Was it in the kid's diary or something? Or there was a leaflet somewhere? Oh, it's June. So that's the bottle. Hmm. Hmm. There was definitely a camp, like a flyer somewhere. Can't remember where though. Is it behind you? Is it on that table or something? I don't know where it was. I remember seeing it. Brochure for it. But I cannot remember where. Because I remember us both going, oh, it sounds horrendous. Oh, there. Camp Sunshine to the 14th to the 21st. So what's her name? Greta would be at camp today. But we don't know if the mum was out. Because is there anything to say that the babysitter was actually there? I can't remember now. Because the mum wasn't working.
Yeah, well, there's definitely two people here.
Yeah.
But what's the significance of being able to pick that up?
Yeah. Have a look at that book on the table again. The one over near the calendar. See, that doesn't necessarily mean the babysitter wrote that. she could just be keeping a note of it. I mean, it kind of feels like a babysitter wrote it for the mum, but...
Yeah, I'd say that was a note from the mum to the babysitter.
Yeah, that is, isn't it?
And that one's just a diary for the babysitter that looks like a living babysitter while she's away. Hold on.
So we can't say for definite if the mum was out?
No, I think there's two people here.
And this
And
was
one
late at
person.
night as well?
Two people were in here. And the person that came in was killed. That's what I think.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
What do you think is the mum and the babysitter? Because the mum come home and was just chatting to the babysitter or something. Because there's nothing to say that the sister would come over or anything. Oh, hang on. Loris is Laurie S., who's her sister,
Right.
who says she doesn't care if he's in jail forever.
So that would say that the sister isn't there.
Yeah. So who have we got? See, I don't know who Harold Jenkins is. Right. Make appointment with the doctor for Sarah's vaccinations. Buy Greta more paint. Sign Greta's forms.
I dare say some of it's just there as...
Yeah. Yeah, see, whose bag is that? That's
What bag?
the is that a handbag?
No,
oh no,
it's
a
a jewellery box.
Something
What it-
definitely went on in that corner where you're stood.
Or is there a jewellery box in here? This is like an office. If anything, that would be the master bedroom then,
Yeah,
maybe. There ain't no shit house, is there?
haven't seen one. Do you want to have a look at the thing and see if we've got all the clues?
I can't remember how you do it. See any?
There's two more in the study room. Body outline. Go back on that again. Bullet casing.
Yeah.
There's one more. Then we need to find and something else.
Spoiler alert.
I think it's gonna make you think that there's two guns.
There's one here.
Because you've got two Lugers.
Right. Okay. I think there is two guns still then.
Yeah.
Because There's a bullet casing over here somewhere.
On the
a
desk.
desk. 2 Lugers were shot. And what bullets would that take? What from it just says 9mm.
What does that say near the 9mm thing? M2. What does it say on the other side of it? Up the left.
Viper fire.
Hmm. I think that's why they're different bullets, isn't it? The 2 Luger ones went in the victim. Well, in the wall. On his leg.
Mm.
And head. Anything in that pile of papers near the chair? No, the other one. Everything's gone west, isn't it?
Mm.
So maybe there was some sort of struggle before. Not sure though. What's that bottle near the chair leg? Is that anything?
Right.
We've got one more bit of evidence to find. It's getting interesting, isn't it?
Right.
Right.
That jewellery box may or may not have been in the safe. So it was probably open to get at the jewellery box. Maybe. And maybe the ring was being looked for. That had been pawned.
Yeah.
You're saying, what the fuck? You know what I mean? What you got rid of that for, you fucking bitch? Or whatever. You know, I'm just fucking... You whore.
You bastard.
You bastard. Etc. Right, okay.
See how much...
Shut up.
See how many clues we're missing? I'm going to draw a dick on you. Luger. So the other one...
So, yeah, the gun that's not on the scene was did the shooting. I would suggest.
You said the Luger ones shot the victim. That one...
Shot back.
Yeah.
Maybe. So if that's the case, we need another bullet hole. If that is the case.
I'm thinking it should be up the other end of the room then, maybe. I don't know.
We're probably looking for fucking nothing there.
Told ya. Boulay. That looks different.
Lay. Yes.
So the Rupert came in with that gun and shot towards somebody up this end of the room. But how did they get the gun from the safe? There. Unless the gun wasn't in the safe. But then why wouldn't it be in the safe? Unless the babysitter chucked it to the mum or something. Because how would the gun from the safe get to up near the window in this room?
Oh, so the Luger was potentially in the safe.
It was, because the ammo was Luger in the safe.
But the bloody instructions weren't the same. That is 9mm Beretta.
So maybe the gun that's on the floor in there is the one that the Rupert brought in. I have theories, but don't know how they add up.
Go for it.
Yeah.
This is why you're here. Fucking knows it. We're going to play.
Help us! I reckon he's just got out of jail and he's been looking for them, coming to find them.
Yes, I agree. But unfortunately, I think he was the one who was killed.
Yes.
I say unfortunately, you know what I mean. His night did not work out as he planned.
No. Can you check to see if I found all the clues, please? I'd suggest you do it. I'm going to stab you with this pen.
I think we bloody cheated there, if I'm honest.
What? Yeah. We found everything. Was one of the guns modified?
Suggest, because I don't know anything about guns, real ones necessarily, but in my experience of 9mm Beretta pistols, they have that type of bullet in the cartridge.
Okay.
I am not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure a Glock has a nub end on them, but that might be just circumstantial.
I say I wouldn't know that. That wouldn't help me with this game. You shouldn't need the knowledge of bullets, really. Just the fact that they're different.
They're probably not. I'm probably talking out my arse.
No, but the names on them are different.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
That should be as far as it goes.
More than likely. I am talking out of my arse. But either way...
So we think the dad broke into the apartment and the dad was killed.
Yes.
So who was present in the break-in? And it's going to be more than one. But the baby's going to be one of them. And who is the killer?
That's not fair.
Well... So who was the killer and who was present? I think it's going to be the new babysitter. Lillian Choi.
Let's walk through.
Sorry to interrupt, because at 10 a.m. on that day, she phoned Lillian Choi, who is the recommended babysitter. Yeah, I think it was the dad that got killed. The Luger gun must be the mum's and was in the safe. The one in the office was dad's. Mum shot him from the corner of the office, then walked closer and shot him in the head once he was on the ground. But I don't know how she got the gun from the safe if she didn't leave that room.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So, I'm not sure whether...
I don't think a babysitter would shoot the dad.
What?
Like someone said.
Yeah, but before that happens, you need a gun. That's what I'm trying to piece together. How did a gun, if it was in there, get from there to there, knowing it was going to be used, even though the dad broke in and had to get past the safe to do it? So
look at the footprints near. It doesn't. He wasn't facing the wardrobe. Going by the footprints come in and go straight to the cot.
Straight to the cot, straight round here.
Yeah.
And then
got shot.
She must have just went, fucking hell. And he must have already been pointing a gun or something like that, or threatening or something like that. But what I'm trying to point I was getting at was the jewellery box is in here. I would suggest that would be in the safe or in the master bedroom. So Also, that chain is broken. So there could have been that struggle you were on about, and he was may have been wearing that, because that seems blokish, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A bit 1980s darts player for my taste, but still.
Was the sister also there? We don't think the sister was there based on her email. Did we?
No.
Unless Mum snuck out the fire escape into the baby's room, then come back in through the window. Oh, hang on. Oh, piss. And shot. I don't know, that feels too out there.
Chat paused due to scroll.
Yeah.
Fucks it up. Snuck out the fire escape.
Yeah, but can you see the fire escape from there?
No.
No. I think the fire escape is just in the baby's room.
Yeah, that the window would be open still, maybe.
Yeah.
Just to give you that hint.
Yeah.
But I don't argue with your logic, though. Right, I've got a feeling that the gun wasn't in the safe.
Yeah.
But this is what I think
Maybe the
happened.
gun was in the jewellery box. And she took the jewellery box out to pawn the ring and never put it back.
I think the babysitter's in here.
Yeah.
I think the mother is in here
Yeah.
at the desk.
Because she did say she was getting home about 8.
I think
But if the mum come home from wherever she was and he was in there at the desk, why would the babysitter still be sat on the sofa on her own? And there's 2 lots of food there. Go on.
I'm just telling you what I think where people are at the time.
Yeah.
Babysitter in there. This is before the dad got in here.
Yeah.
She's in here on the computer doing whatever. The gun is already out of the safe somewhere. The jewellery box is in the safe. He comes in. Oh, actually, no.
No, because he didn't go to the safe. He went straight to the
Hang
pot.
on a minute. Fucking hell. He opens that window, knocks the plant pot over, makes noise.
Yeah.
There is no way that didn't make any fucking noise.
Yeah.
So he must have just opened it, went bollocks, walked in, looked at the baby, and walked straight into here. Maybe because he already saw her working there.
Yeah. Light on.
Yeah. Now, which would suggest to me that either that safe, maybe he did open that safe. Let's just say he did, and he was looking for the jewellery box.
Mm.
Now, he can't find it. Or he just, you know what I mean? Something happens where he opens this jewellery box. He wants to come in here, confronts her. But he doesn't know she's sat in there.
Yeah.
So, he's probably got a gun. Hello.
Hi, Heidi. Thank you for the bit.
He's got
How
a
you
gun
doing?
and pointing it at her, saying, "Where's this ring, you bitch?" or whatever,
Yeah,
whatever you're doing, or whatever. I'm come to kill
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And that's as far as I've got, because that doesn't suggest to me what happened to the babysitter. Because the gun, if she had a gun in there, the shots would have been up against that wall, and he would have been lying this way round.
The gun had to already be
He would have
in
been
this
stood
room.
here,
Yeah.
and he was shot from
In the
this
leg,
end.
and it hit the wall. Or like in the...
Yeah.
Maybe she heard him and the gun is in the jewellery box. She panics, grabs the gun. Panics, grabs the gun from the jewellery box, knocking it over. Is it possible the safe was opened before? It seems odd that the only footprints lead past it, but none of them is directly in front of it. He didn't stop at the safe. The footprints.
I don't think he did.
He come in, went straight to the cot and straight into that other room.
But is this why the cash is a significant thing in here? Because if he was here just to rob the place or get something that he was owed, he would have banged that in his pocket straight away, surely.
Maybe it was the babysitter that went in the safe for her or something.
But how would she know the code?
Yeah.
she would have to have been told the code before all this happened,
And why would you?
knowing there's a gun in there, knowing that she was in trouble in here. But then how did the gun get from there to there
Yeah.
to be shot at there and there?
But also, if you've got a safe that you've got ammo and jewellery and stuff in, why would you have a gun in the office?
Unless there was a pre-warning that he was coming round that we haven't
Although,
deciphered from the...
Hang on. About a month ago, you had an email from the sister saying, I don't care if he stays in jail forever. Maybe he was released from jail today.
And so she's been keeping the gun to hand.
And so she's been saying, keep the baby monitor on you at all times. And she's keeping the gun in her office.
Yeah.
Or wherever she is.
I think the gun had to be in the office
Had
before
to be
he turned up, because as soon as he opened that window, the plant pot was knocked over and everybody was alerted. He didn't stop at the safe like you said.
No, he didn't.
It didn't make any sense. What? Yeah, he didn't. He come out of the room, looked at the baby while he was there, straight round into her office, gun drawn.
Yeah.
She went, go on then, you prick. He shot, missed, shot her twice. There might have even been a kerfuffle in there while that.
Yeah, because all the stuff's gone.
Yeah, because it might have been he come over to her. He walked straight over to her. But then again, if he did, there'd be footprints on that carpet and that maybe. Because there is a footprint on the floor as you walk into the room still. But that is the last footprint. I didn't wait, that's why I got off. I don't want to start doing this pinboard pumping and
no.
shit.
What did you find on the phone, by the way? Is it possible one of the phone calls was him? The mum knew he'd found her, and that's why she grabbed it. Yeah. It wouldn't make sense to put a gun in the safe with the valuables. If someone breaks into it, they would get valuables and a gun. That's true. Did you hear that?
No.
It doesn't make sense to put the gun in the safe with the valuables. If someone broke into it, they got the valuables and a gun.
Yeah, but you've also kept a gun in the little kid's room.
Yeah, the gun in the little kids' room. Yeah, but there were kids in the apartment, so the safest place to hide it from the kids. Bloody hell, it's 5 o'clock. It was like 3 minutes ago. We've got to finish this one, though. Right, I don't know, to look at what was on the phone. Right, call log. The first one is the sister. We don't know who the second one is. I'm getting hungry. Are their phone calls in? They're not out. Are they all in? They are received calls, not made calls. So she had a received call from her sister at lunchtime. I don't know who the 11:21 is. The 10 a.m. She had a received call from the babysitter at 10 a.m.
Go on, you do it.
I can't.
Well, you must.
And then don't know who the 9:25 one is. And the yesterday's Harold Jenkins, whoever that is.
25.
Do we know who Harold Jenkins is? So I'm thinking, is that like a policeman or something?
Oh, Jenkins.
The second one is the only code out of the area. Could that be a clue? Maybe. You can't click on them and ring them back or anything, can you?
No.
That'd be too easy, wouldn't it? Yeah, maybe the 646 one is some police or something telling her that he's been released.
That's in Brooklyn. But it doesn't really mean a lot to us, does it?
No. Because it certainly would be a different area code. "888" for New York Library. That's not the same. Have a look at the emails again. I'm gonna have to cook the dinner soon.
Yeah, we gotta go, man. Busy.
No, that's not really. No. No.
Stacey A.
No, I can't remember seeing any other phone numbers anywhere. Anything in the kitchen? There weren't really much in the kitchen, was there? Like what, that bit on the side there, what was that?
This.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That number's not the camp. Zoom in on that. As in read it. 428. No, that's not it. Don't know who those other phone numbers are. I think she found out that he was released from jail and she kept the gun on her. She told the babysitter to keep the monitor on her at all times. The fact that I think the babysitter was sat on the sofa with the monitor having a chocolate bar and she only had a little bit when it all kicked off.
Yes. But she would have only made it this far at
Yeah.
maximum because he would have been stood there or them pair wrestling with a gun.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think there was even a struggle, you know?
I think she just got up quick, knocked her chair off, knocked all them papers off the desk.
Yeah, they must have been apart because you know what I mean? Should we just have a go then? And if it's not right, I'm not finding out. We've got to do this properly.
Well, if it's not right, I'll go and put the dinner on and then come back.
Hish, man, I gotta go.
Right, who broke into the apartment?
Daddy
Clyde Peterson. Who was present during the break-in?
I don't think you can count the baby as a person because that means she could potentially have been the killer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but she was there. So we've got Greta.
Who's Greta?
The mum. No. Brenda,
I was
sorry.
going to say, Greta's a 7-year-old
Brenda.
kid.
And I don't... Well... Sherman, I suppose. That's what she's calling herself now. And then... Are we going the babysitter?
I'll say babysitter me, yeah.
Lillian with 2 double L. Choi, CHOI. Who was killed? Clyde Peterson and Brenda Sherman.
That's it.
I think so. Go on. 1 out of 4. Oh! Oh, okay. Add the baby onto it. See if that...
If that's really the answer, then I'm not going to be happy about that.
Loading scenario. Loading complete. Good luck.
Well, she was present. Run!
Well, I don't need to, do I? Let's do this. Right,
So add Hannah Peterson.
Hannah spelt
Hannah.
proper way.
Yeah. Peterson.
Here we go again.
I'm guessing it means bodies present in the apartment.
Maybe. No.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, it didn't sound like the sister was there. The daughter, the older daughter, wasn't there. Maybe add Clyde. Is that a bit of a stretch? Well, try it.
Yeah.
Which case file?
Maybe the kid's name changed.
Loading
That is a good
scenario.
point.
Loading complete. Good luck.
So we're getting a bit technical now, aren't we?
Yeah, it feels like we've got the wrong people, doesn't it? So Clyde Peterson. At least we've got the rest right. Because there was a thing from the babysitter saying she couldn't do it, so she recommended her friend Lillian.
Still, that's one thing that bothers me a little bit is how come there was 2 foods in the living room?
Yeah. Maybe get rid of the babysitter. Maybe the babysitter had gone. You got to do it again.
Which case file would you like to tackle? Loading
Babysitter and mother.
Loading
Well, that's what we
complete.
tried the first time, wasn't it? But then we added the baby and then we added the dad.
Right, so what we're doing.
Take Lillian Choi off. Press it again just to get it.
Right, so
I mean,
I'm
in
not
the
sure. I'm
kitchen
not
eating,
sure you
that's what- yeah, it could be.
putting Clyde in there
No.
is correct because
Maybe
of course he's there. He's dead.
maybe just put Hannah. And I don't know whether it's Peterson or Sherman. We need a H on that.
So
I don't know. I don't know how picky it is. Because they changed the other girl to Sherman. Try that then. Isn't the kid Sarah? The baby is Sarah. The older kid is Greta.
so who's Hannah?
The baby? Oh! Sarah's the baby. Who's Hannah then? Who the fuck is Hannah then?
Am I going mad or what?
Sarah is the baby. Sorry. I read something about Hannah in the girl's diary. Put Lillian Choi as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Hannah was the older girl's friend. For fuck's sake.
Are we doing it without the baby this time?
Yeah.
Which case file would you like to
Even though she was there,
Loading scenario.
I do have the answer if you would like it.
Complete. Good luck.
Is it that we've got the names wrong or anything? Or is it just that we've got the wrong people? Because I don't want to cheat, but...
We've cheated all the way through so far.
Oh, have we?
With the bloody evidence list.
Well, yeah, but...
So who are we getting rid of or what we're doing?
Just wait and see what Crafty says. You have the names, but too many. Should we just get Crafty to tell us the answer? Because we're just guessing on which
Yeah.
names to get rid of. Yeah, which ones are they? Guide? I'm not sure who to get rid of, either the baby or the babysitter. Lillian wasn't there, it was the mum and Sarah. We did do that, I just got the name wrong.
So Brenda, Sarah,
Yeah,
and everything.
yeah. Sorry, we did do that, I just
So I
got the
told you.
name wrong.
I told you, babies don't exist. They're not people yet.
You just got rid of the babysitter and left the baby on the list.
Oh, I don't know. I'm fed up now.
What's going on? It was the mum and Sarah. What's going on? Have we got the name wrong or something?
Which case file would you like to tackle?
What the hell is going on with this?
Loading scenario.
Baby Peterson, maybe.
Loading complete. Good luck.
That's what the thing says.
Is it something as daft as I spelt name wrong or something?
I'm just looking at them. What is this one called?
Don't know. Fourth floor, something or other.
There's just people talking about it. I can't find the actual answers. Well, it looks like the kid's name might not have been changed, so it might be like Sarah Peterson. Victim is Clyde, the killer is Brenda. Yeah, but I can't find the final person in the house is Brenda. Get rid of the kid, so it's just Brenda.
Which case file would you like to tackle? Loading scenario. Loading complete. Good luck.
What kind of guide doesn't actually give you the final answer? So confused, everyone seemed to have got the same answer, but the last one doesn't seem to register.
So just Brenda.
Try it. What
I'll give up. That's it. I'm done now. I'm going now. For God's sake, man.
One person suggested writing just first names.
Which case file would you like to tackle? Loading scenario. Loading complete. Good luck.
It seems like it might be one of your nuances is incorrect.
What?
Okay. When I tried without last names, I had 1 out of 4 correct. Now I've now written the names with last names, and it was accepted. Try it with hang on. What the fuck, man? Right, try Clyde Kent Peterson.
We already know that works. I'm not
Clyde.
changing that.
Oh yeah, sorry. Brenda Sherman, Sarah Peterson, Clyde Peterson.
Brenda Sherman. What?
Sarah Peterson, Clyde Peterson.
Peterson. Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. It's possible it could be a bug if everyone's putting the same thing but getting different results. And Clyde Peterson.
We've done this already.
But did we put Sarah or Hannah?
I don't-
I've got Hannah from.
Does that look okay?
I think so.
Fuck for that.
I think we must have done exactly that. And I said Hannah. I think just go back into the level. Just go in again.
Which case file would you like to tackle?
And go in the
Scenario.
daughter's bedroom.
Loading complete.
I wonder YouTube if it's just first names. That's very picky. I could have been putting Hannah. Go in the girl's bedroom where you can. Oh,
So
that's
this-
a bit loopy.
Plays all this does.
And then go to her journal at the end of the bed. Next one. No, it still says Sarah. Where the hell did I get Hannah from? Sorry about that. Well, we got it in the end. Forget now. I think that was my bad putting Hannah. So it still doesn't really explain the half-eaten chocolate bar.
So who was in there? My head has totally gone now because we've been changing names.
The
up
mum,
once,
the
haven't
dad, the baby. I
Right.
think maybe the mum was in the living room. She heard eating her chocolate bar with the monitor. She heard a crash, so she ran into her office to get a gun. Because that would give him time to have a look at the baby, maybe pick the baby up to threaten the mom,
The safe?
and then go in there.
Why was the safe open? How was the safe opened?
Don't know. Can't quite.
It doesn't make sense. She would have already had to have been in her office with the gun.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying about the baby monitor. But you're hearing that.
Yeah.
Because he would be literally blocking her path to get from the living room to the office.
Yeah. How long was he looking at the baby?
Now, my point being, if she was sat next to the baby monitor, regardless of what room she's in, she would have heard the plant pot falling over.
Yeah. Yeah, but maybe that's what made her run to go and get a gun out of the office.
If your baby's in a bedroom and you hear something go bang, you run into the bedroom.
Maybe she went to get the gun first. Don't know. Can't quite put that together properly. Can't quite. Maybe the babysitter left the chocolate bar there. Maybe she's a freak that only has a bite of a chocolate bar. But then why was the safe open?
Yeah.
One person reckons she heard him get in, waited till he went in the office and snuck past to the safe.
No.
But it wouldn't make sense because he was standing
Yeah.
in the door. Clearly whoever was in the office shot from the window.
Yeah.
Which makes it feel like there was more than one person
Exactly.
in there.
That's what I'm thinking. I had it in my head that the babysitter was there because she needed to do some work in the office or something, so
Yeah.
that's why she's in there.
But then that's still, if the gun was in there with her, it still doesn't explain why the safe was open. Unless the gun was in there with her and he did open the safe, but
Get the
then
jewellery
there
box.
was dirt everywhere. There would have been dirt on the door or a footprint turned towards it. Maybe she got the jewellery out of there to pawn the ring and never put it back. Although that feels like a bit... But it was like 9 days after she pawned the ring. Can't quite put that together, I'm afraid. I feel a little bit like we've been cheated out of it because we kind of got it figured out, but now, even now we know the answer, we can't quite put a proper story to it. Do you? Maybe she got to the safe, opened it for the gun, he was in the kids' room, heard the safe. She saw him and backed away in the office while he was threatening her. She was bumping into stuff while backing away. Yeah.
Both of them had a gun though.
Yeah. I think he might have picked up the baby and threatened, not necessarily to kill her, but yeah, that's what I was thinking, that the gun must have been out the safe before he broke in, because she wouldn't have got from that window into them back. It's possible it happened after the babysitter left that evening, so the food was Lillian's, but she wasn't there.
But the baby monitor was in the living room.
Yeah. Which told me that
The babysitter was there.
somebody was in the
Or
living
somebody
room.
was in the living room.
Maybe the mum was in the living room with the baby monitor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
without the gun. This is the only. So she was sat in the living room without the gun, and she did what you said. She ran past the baby's room, or looked in and went, "Fucking hell, it's him!" And ran straight on. Got the gun out of the jewellery box in a rush, knocking everything over as she went. If it is in the jewellery box, that is. And then by that time, he's come into the office, back to the wall, in this shootout scenario. And then it all played out.
But then the jewellery box would have been open. And it was closed.
Yeah, but it was tipped up, obviously.
Well,
It was
yeah.
everywhere.
So many mysteries. That's why I'm thinking the babysitter had left while the mum was in the office.
But why was it still doesn't say why this safe was open.
Yeah. Can't quite.
Because if he did open the safe and he went in there to get... Because he already had a gun on him. We've already established there was another gun there.
I don't think he opened the safe.
That wasn't on the scene. But if he did open the safe, he didn't take the baby into that room with him because his other hand would have been on the gun. And the jewellery box might have been in his other hand. But there was also cash in the safe.
I'm really trying hard to not buy this just to try it myself. Yeah, I don't think he went in the safe. I think he came in the window, went to the baby, maybe picked the baby up to give the mum a bit more time to get into the office where she was keeping the gun. But again, it doesn't explain why the safe's open. Because it feels like the mum went in the safe, got the gun out and shot the dad, doesn't it?
Yeah, but he's right there.
Yeah.
Because for her to react, that would mean he was already in the bedroom where the safe was. Like literally right next to it, not across the room from it, literally where it was.
Yeah. Doesn't quite make sense, does it? Because of where the gunshots were, she had to have been stood in front of that window. And he had to have been stood in the doorway and shot towards her and hit the wardrobe. So she shot him back and then come up again straight in the head. But why is the safe open? I hadn't realised the safe was in the baby's room. Yeah, the safe was in the baby's room. Next to where all the dirt started. Where he broke in, knocked the dirt, but the dirt didn't turn towards the wardrobe where the safe was. It went to the baby and then out the door and then stopped in the doorway of the office. I don't know.
Oh well, never mind.
I feel a little bit cheated out of that.
We've got
Do
go.
you?
No, yes.
I enjoyed that. The tutorial was dog shit. I enjoyed that. But I feel a bit... can't quite... Perhaps I have to find a video to watch and...
Yes.
See what other people come up with. Is that a new game come out?
Don't know.
Because maybe they just haven't perfected it, but then I don't know. Thank you for watching, Crafty.
Yes, thank you very much.
And Oggy and everybody else.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to go. It's near 26.
Yeah,
we need
yeah.
to cook some dinner and be ready before movie night. So, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.